Thomas Harding. Thomas, go ahead.
Good morning, Brendan.
Morning,
Um,
Thomas.
all right, just wanted to check in with you on a few things here. First of all, can you kind of describe the difference in yourself from your first major league camp to now? Just the difference in how you go about things. What were some of the things that you really had to learn about big league baseball?
I think a lot of it's just being comfortable. I'm a lot more comfortable. This is either my fourth or fifth spring training, so I'm learning the ropes. I feel a lot more comfortable around the guys. We got a great, solid group of young guys and a handful of veterans. But yeah, I just a lot of it's comfort for me. Just getting my feet have been wet the last couple of years, and now it's time to go.
Yeah, just kind of explain what it was like the first time you go in there. And on one side of the room, you have Nolan, you have, I think, Cargo, you have Story. I don't think Tulo was around when you were around, but you definitely had a lot of guys here.
Yeah, it's definitely a different group we got here this year. A bunch of young guys competing and fighting for spots. And I think we have a lot of young talent. I know we do. It's showing out on the games. I mean, guys are putting together great at bats, playing solid defense. Guys are throwing the ball well. I think we look great overall as a team right now.
How does it feel to know you have a chance?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, oh, how does it feel to know that you have a chance to play, to start, to do the things you've always dreamed of doing?
It's a it's a great feeling. It's something I've always looked forward to. Possibly making that opening day roster. And I'm just gonna keep continuing to put that work in and bust my butt. And every day I get an opportunity and continue going forward.
One of the things I've seen is your comfort level at second base and things like that. You came up a shortstop, but how much did you have to learn about foot movement and fundamentals and things that transferred to second base? And was it more of a transition than you thought it would
I do. It definitely had its difficulties. Just switching on the other side of second base, it is a big difference. The footwork, the turns, the feeds. But I've gotten a bunch of work in the off season and in previous years. I was introduced to second base, I would say, in 2016 or 17. So I've gotten quite a few reps, and I've learned from a lot of good guys and a lot of great teammates. So I'm very comfortable there now, and I feel great.
Who were some of the people that you spent most of the time with at second base, both with the team and outside?
I mean, I learned while DJ was here. I learned a few things from him. I mean, Story never really played at second base, but we talk on just like we communicate where we like our feeds and what we think is the most efficient way and the quickest way to get rid of the ball and where we like it on our chest and for double plays and stuff. In the off season, not on the team is like D Gordon. I did a lot of work with D Gordon. He's been around the league for quite some time, and he's had a very successful career. And we just double play feeds and just the right footwork, proper footwork and stuff like that. And I take it all and just put it in my back pocket and always remember little things like that.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yep.
Go to Nick Groke.
Yeah, hey Brendan, you're hitting the ball hard this spring, basically all spring, I think so far. What just in detail, what is going right for you in the box? What is it that feels good right now for you and your swing?
I'd say the biggest thing is I'm just not trying to do too much. I've put a lot of pressure on myself over the previous years. Trying to show what I got, and I really know what I have, and I put some more strength and muscle on this year, and I feel really confident in the box, and like no one can really get me out, and that's what I'm gonna continue moving forward doing. And yeah, I just calm, focus in the box, and locked in, and just putting together great at bats.
Is it really in your head and your strength? Did you your swing doesn't look different. You didn't change anything, I don't
No,
think, right?
not nothing huge. I did open up a little bit my stance. I'm really trying to feel my load into my back hip and ride that out throughout each pitch. So that's I would say the minor adjustment I made, but nothing serious, nothing crazy.
feel like you see the ball differently at all?
Yeah, I do. I think that goes along with like not adding more pressure on myself. I'm really seeing the ball deep and then trusting my swing and just trying to put a barrel on the ball.
Gotcha, man. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Frederiksen from the Denver Post, and we'll finish up with Dwayne. Kyle, go ahead.
Hey, Brendan, just a quick one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Your new teammate, Austin Gomber, has been really impressive in his opportunities on the mound in spring training here. From a hitter's perspective, what makes this guy so challenging to face and either watching him or going up against him?
I've known Gomer for a little while. We actually grew up pretty close to each other back home in Florida. He went to a high school. He's a little older, but he went to a high school about 20, 30 minutes away from my hometown. So, and we used to play video games and stuff about a couple of years ago, a bunch. And I mean, now it's great to. We've always talked about possibly playing together one day. And his curveball is electric. I mean, it's one of the best curveballs I think I've ever seen. And his slider is a plus pitch as well. He just keeps guys off balance. His spin rate at the top. He's got great command of his fastball, and he can pretty much throw that curveball in any count and just completely fool hitters, and that's what he's shown so far, and he looks great in my opinion.
I'll go to Dwayne and then a couple follow-ups from Thomas and Nick. Dwayne, go ahead.
Hey, Brendan. Good morning.
Morning.
You spent this spring predominantly at second base. You've got a few innings I see at third base. How comfortable are you moving over to the hot corner and playing there, or even possibly backing up and playing shortstop behind Trevor?
I feel great at all three. I've been getting a lot of work in before the games and stuff at third base, second base, a little bit of shortstop here and there, but we have a pretty good shortstop there right now. So I feel like I'm gonna get a lot more opportunity at second and third base. But overall, I feel great at all three. Comfortable enough to play any position they need to put me, and just continue to put together quality at bats in the box. So I do stay in that lineup.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Thomas and Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of follow up on what Nick asked you about your swing. It does look like a little bit looser. I know that you've been short to the ball your entire career, but did you feel like you needed to kind of loosen up a bit in the box? Was that the thought?
Yeah, absolutely. I did feel like I was a little tense, in my shoulders and my arms and stuff in the box, and I'm kind of just trying to in the on deck circle just really focus on relaxing, having the right mindset going into the box, knowing that this pitcher can't beat me, and that's just the mentality that I'm going to stick with and keep going forward.
How do you relax when you know this is kind of your big opportunity, or is it better that you know it's your big opportunity and that maybe makes you relax a little?
I think it's better. I honestly do. Like playing a lot more this spring and getting the opportunity, I think really helps players relax and get more comfortable with more at bats and more innings on defense and stuff like that.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nick, go ahead, finish this up.
Yeah, Brendan, I just need to know now, since you mentioned it, what video games did you play with Austin?
Oh, we played a bunch of Fortnite back in my Fortnite day prime. I would say we played for 2 off seasons and during the season a bunch. But we were always on East Coast, West Coast, so we'd only get a couple hours to play with each other. But it was, we'd always go back and forth, and we'd always have big groups of guys playing Fortnite together and just cutting the crap with each other. It was fun.
Anybody else in that we might know?
Yeah, I don't play much anymore, but I played with a lot of minor league, like some of his teammates that I don't know their names off the top of my head, but I play with a lot of like minor leaguers. Forrest Wall, I played a bunch with, Logan Warmoth. They're both with the Blue Jays, and just a lot of friends from back home as well.
Gotcha. Right on, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem.
All right, that's all the questions we have. Thanks,